What's going on, 522 gang?
What's happening? What's popping? And welcome back to the C and Key Show.
Yes, you already know. And guess where we are? Yeah, so it's about to go down. It's about to go down.
It's about to go down. My water broke. I don't know how else to put it. My water broke at like, what, 4:30?
Yes, 8:03 right now.
Yeah, I was just, chilling on the bed.
I was busting that thing, man. And next thing you know, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm a god. They said, no.
I didn't know what was going on, until
I thought I was doing something.
I knew something was not right. I'm like, this is not my normal routine. This is not what normally. It was different. It felt different. Like, I felt something pop.
Serenity gave me an early dose of cock blocking.
Yeah, I know how it feels because she's normally mean to me. She's kicking, punching, stretching, and all hours of the night. Yeah, all hours of the night.
Sometimes, like, I'll lay down and I have my hand over her stomach, like, all night, and then actually, I'm like, damn.
Big
it's like she's saying, get off me, Dad.
Yeah, she's rude. Like, but it's more like do. Like, it's not just one.
Yeah. That's the contraction machine back here. It's like, like
heartbeat, contractions.
It's a lot of everything.
Per minute. It's a lot going on over here.
Yeah, but we wanted to bring our family with us, on this adventure. We got granted permission to record, so that's what we're gonna do. We wanted to bring this special moment to y'all, but most importantly, have it for ourselves at the end of the day. So,
sorry.
You're fine, but you were fine. I got you. But yeah, we're gonna keep you guys updated. We ready?
She's scared. She's like, all y'all did was do that. I don't like that. No, for real. She's probably gonna come out mad as hell, rolling her eyes at us. Probably. And she gonna look at me and then look away like she's sick of my shit. So that's why we've been working on our breathing technique.
Are you talking to somebody?
The YouTube, the camera.
Oh.
Have an amazing nurse. She's been nothing but absolutely amazing to the both of us, and making sure we're comfortable, giving us a lot of techniques, and just what can help us through this process. So shout out to her. She's great. So, yeah, I've been working on breathing techniques for the last 3 months. And just trying to hone in and focus on that and trying to keep it together. I just didn't know what to expect when my water broke. That's what scared me, but I think I got it together now. I think you scared me with how fast you were moving. Like, you got so big, you were getting jittery, and then the water wouldn't stop. It wouldn't stop, and so I didn't know what to do except for just sit there and call my mom.
So mom's support.
Yeah. I'm like, Mom, I don't know what to do.
I
Yeah, like I was like, well now what? And then the pain started happening. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should go to the bathroom first. No, it wasn't that. And the next thing you know, the contractions, and I'm like, oh. And they were really close together. And it was odd. Like, I don't know. It wasn't odd. It's been so long. I have not been in the game. Like, I forgot what this felt like.
You said that like you riding a bicycle.
Yeah, I haven't rode a bicycle in a while either. I think last time I rode a bicycle was in the beginning of our relationship, and I looked like I was going to hit a tree. And yeah, a parked car. I really almost hit a parked car trying to ride a bike. Yeah, good times.
Gang, she on a liquid diet, so I'm eating her brownie.
You owe me like 2 brownies.
You can't eat it right now.
Oh.
Yeah, you are to clear liquids only now.
Yep, so that means I can eat it, baby.
Hey, don't you
Thank
dare.
you. Thank you.
She is the patient. You are not to be teasing her.
I'm over here feeling some
In labor.
Exactly, I'm feeling some stuff.
You be nice.
I love you.
Oh my god.
Isn't that a love? I sure hope so.
I don't know why, but I'm in the mood to just eat right now. And don't
It's
stop.
because you can't have it. That's why.
Yeah, I don't.
Did
It's
you
like a
just
car ride. Like when you know you have to like travel. It's like, did you go?
Did you empty your bladder all the way?
Exactly. I'm one of those people where it's like, if I overthink it and keep panicking about it, I'm gonna have to go all the time.
You can still get up and go
Got
bathroom.
water?
See, at least you have that going for yourself, right?
Yes.
So,
But
and
then
you can have
sit in front of me and
anything.
eat food.
You can have anything on the clear liquid diet.
Like what? Water.
Jello,
Yeah.
Italian ice.
Mm-hmm.
Those are probably the better of the options.
The Italian ice.
Yeah.
And if they got
Apple
the
juice,
lemonade
maybe.
one, the lemonade one is real good.
They have Gatorade. Okay.
Gatorade.
Do you want this extra ice too?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Do they got liquid brownies?
Oh my gosh.
But don't eat them all because once this baby comes out, she's gonna be wanting some brownies,
Exactly.
and it's hers. So you might want to save that for her for after she
You
births
can
a
have
baby.
half, and you can have half of my Hershey's.
Ew.
Oh my gosh. What's the difference, babe?
This is like,
Okay.
that's like,
I got you. I'll
All
just
right,
take the
then.
Hershey's
it's a
in.
it's a s'mores own type of thing.
I got you.
All right, sweetie.
Thank you.
Did you feel that one?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, when he was down there rubbing it in my face, eating the
course.
brownie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all I gotta do?
No.
No. It'll do what it needs to do. Where would you rate the pain with that one though?
It was I couldn't even be mad at him for eating my brownie. Like, I don't know. Like, it was there. I just needed to focus on breathing instead of wanting to yell at him.
That would help, yeah.
That'll be too bad.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Woo. Trying your hardest right now. Ooh.
That's how we do it, baby. We eat brownies in our pregnant woman's face. Ooh, looking at the tractor trying. That's all y'all gotta do.
Cause you know I love chocolate. Why would you eat it in front of me like that? You better be lucky. Oh my god. It's okay, because once this contraction passes, I'm snatching you up. Come here. Come here. It feels like my ovaries are gonna explode. Come here. Come here.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a nap real quick. Hopefully the next time we turn the camera
I
on,
think my asshole.
it's gonna be like a lot of people running in here and the baby coming out.
Hopefully.
All natural, baby.
Hopefully this is as bad as it gets. It's just my butthole hurts. It feels like I'm hemorrhaging. Is that part of delivery?
You should have let me put it in your booty.
Oh, no, no, thank you.
I'm about to take a nap, y'all.
I'm sorry. Okay. This is what I wanted. This is what I get. Oh. It's okay to laugh at my pain.
Stinks that you have a long way to go. That's the hard part. Got it, girl. Good job. Good breathing. Awesome.
It was bad.
Well, it looks bad, but forget the height has nothing to do with how strong the contraction is. I just switched the monitor so it's a little different. Okay. So you have these on, so you don't need to worry about unplugging here. You just have to keep your line with you. Okay.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
the rule of the birthing ball, okay, is that you have to stay behind her. Okay. So sometimes it's easier if we can raise the bed up. All right. So if you want, I can come back in here when she's ready to move, and have you behind her on the couch, and we can raise the bed up so her legs can fit underneath the bed, and she can kind of support herself on the bed too. Okay. So it's just a fall risk. So I have to take the safety measures on not falling on me. So. Okay.
I'm right here. Sorry. I didn't mean to put you here.
This is all your fault. No.
Well, it is, but
Yeah.
it's out of love.
Yes.
It's out of joy. There's a reason. Even though it's hard to believe it. So, yeah. Keep breathing. You're doing good. Okay. Try and relax. Try and relax all the muscles in your body. Okay. Your uterus is the one that needs to do the work. It's going to do what it needs to do. Okay. Relax your arms. Relax your legs. That's right. Good job. Nice easy breaths. You've got this. You can do it.
Feels like my cramps somehow. It's just a little. It's like the beginning of my back cramps. You know,
It should be worse than your cramps.
I have like those endometriosis type.
Really? Ow.
So I've had it since like.
How are you? Been breathing.
I'm trying to figure out the technique, in and out through the mouth, or inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. I'm trying to do something.
Yeah.
Better than that.
Whatever works better for you. Yeah. It's better to, you're going to have more controlled breath kind of in through your nose, out through your mouth, but you're going to get a deeper breath that way.
Okay.
But whatever you got to do to distract yourself, that's what you got to do. Yeah. Okay. You got it.
I'm ready.
Ready to have a baby? You just
Yeah.
gotta make your cervix ready. Oh, you want ready to do that?
I want to push this baby. Ow.
You
I
can't.
need to hurry up.
Well, your body has to do the work first. You gotta bear with the pain and let your body do the work first. Then it'll be your turn and to shine. I know. That's the hard part. Yeah.
leaking?
I dripped it all over the floor as I was,
Okay.
yeah, it's not leaking anymore, but the other bag had gone dry, so I had to leak it through. So, that's my bad.
I'm hemorrhaging, I think.
You're not hemorrhaging.
Okay.
You might have more fluid come out because you just moved.
My butt hurts.
Your butt hurts. Okay. You got this. Okay. You want to try and stand up because you've been on your butt for so long? Okay. Keep breathing. In through your nose. Okay. You got it. You got it. It's on its way down. Breathe. Do you want a pad on if you want to stand up and stuff? Okay. So.
I feel all the pressure in my feet right now. They feel swollen.
Yeah, they probably are a little bit. As you've been in bed, we've been giving you fluids. Body's doing a lot of work. Just the swelling will come down over the next few days. So. Scooch all the way over to the side.
He is amazing support to me. It's just so beautiful.
Got one.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot. Okay. So, I really didn't know that birthing balls was a thing. Either that or I really was out of it. I mean, even if I was out of it, yeah, I mean, out of it plays a big part. I was on the epidural last time, so I probably wouldn't have been able to bounce on the bouncy ball. But it really feels good to a certain extent.
Yeah, that's good. That's mind over matter. You got this. Okay. Right here, hold.
I'm not young. I mean, I am young. But I feel so restless. And I feel so much pain. And it's like...
5 till 3 though.
Yeah. Oh, God.
When did we think our last one? Like 8?
It was only 8.
It's like 10.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so now it's almost 3 o'clock. We getting there though.
I be feeling good, sleeping, but you know, our nurse, she comes in like every so often, and I forget what's going on. Like, I wake up so disoriented, panicking bad. I wake up panicking, and I keep forgetting that I'm pregnant and I'm in the hospital and I'm about to deliver a baby. Like, I'm real life about to deliver a baby.
Yeah, she not BSing because it was time to get up and all I heard was, I said, oh girl, breathe.
I forgot. I was like, why am I in pain? Like, you know, it's been times I forgot throughout my pregnancy that I was pregnant. And I was like, yes. Or else I think I'm just fat. I don't know what was wrong with me. Or else I just wake up feeling confident like I'm going to wear some cute high-waisted jeans with a crop top. Completely forgot. And I'm sitting here like, damn, I'm totally pregnant. It's not happening. It's OV. Man. Remember I was so thirsty and devastated when what happened to us. And then it re-happened to us, and I was sitting here like, wow, I was so thirsty to get pregnant. I'm so weak.
But you know,
it's worth it.
It's so worth it.
It's so worth it. I'll tell you what, this bounce ball feels great. Oh.
Except when you went out home.
Yeah.
Can we get one that I can lay on?
Yeah, I'm fucking weak.
They already about to.
They're going by 2s. So I'm about to have another contraction in a second.
Again, closer.
Yeah.
So that's what the ball do. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. If I'm not mistaken. Another one. Now.
It's so crazy.
Oh, now.
Yeah, it's happening right now.
Right now.
It's happening right now.
Start reading forward.
And I'm back.
Back like we never left.
Yeah. This is so loud. Yo.
She's like, you bugging, son.
You bugging, G. You're part of the reason we're here.
Hey, it ain't my fault you couldn't resist it. All you had to do was stay off of it.
Man. I can't wait till I can start. I can't wait till I can start doing yoga again. Meditating and being able to touch.
I used to love when you got on the head.
Oh, that headstand one.
Yeah, I said, cheers.
I used to love being able to touch my ligaments together, like my feet to the back of my head. And just inhale and let the sun soak through my skin, through the window. It felt great, right? And I have all my crystals set up around me, all charged up and ready to help me. I'm so hungry. Okay.
That's it.
Going away, I think.
That's
I think.
like in the thing.
I felt the crap. I felt the crap. I think it was just in my asshole.
If you can get a little bit more energy in your bounce, it helps. Feel it?
My asshole, it hurts.
Spiked up.
Oh, God. Okay. Gotta go fast and high. I'm not
Gotta play
feeling
too much.
bad.
Gotta play entirely too much.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
So we just say you will ever be. This should not be turning me on right now.
He's been turned on by everything.
I wish I could see these see-through panties. Some good cotton gloves.
This one hurts a little more. Fucking throw up. regrets for my long nails now.
So many regrets.
So many. I thought I was cute. I don't like them no more.
I'll tell you, you don't want to be happy.
I'm going back in mom a little short nails. They look cute short. It is what it is.
Hey.
I feel like I owe somebody their nails to get done. Yes. And my mom and my cousin. Two of my cousins.
But y'all understand, I ain't thinking about that right now.
I think about so much.
Yeah, just focus on here right now. Okay.
Yeah. Is it weird to have a migraine right now?
Try to slow down.
I'm ready to sit down. I don't think I can do it anymore.
Take a break. So proud of you with your breathing, baby.
Thank you, babe. It's hard.
Extremely proud of you.
What you say you about to eat, babe? When you can eat again, what you gonna eat?
I'm gonna eat pizza
Some pizza,
and a real greasy fat burger.
a greasy fat burger,
Like, ooh, Power Burgers sound so good.
power burger with the onions,
Yes.
all that good stuff.
Get some ice cream. And I want like a 3-layer thick icing chocolate cake with chocolate thick shavings all over the cake.
Chocolate, 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 chocolate. Like,
Like
cake.
I want a Sam's Club cake because it'd be $17.99, but it'd be bulky and thick and
Like these nuts.
yeah. It'd be beautiful. The icing just be perfect. Each layer got some real good thick icing. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. What's going on, gang? It is officially day 2.
And I'm over it. I want to go home. My skin itches. I'm nauseous. I gave up.
She didn't give up. It just got too hard and too long when she was stressed out from other sources.
So I got the epidural.
Yeah, we went on ahead and got the epidural. It was best for her body at the time. She was going through so much pain. So
I only made it to 5 centimeters.
that's still good. A lot of women tap out at 1 or 2. So
I'm over here being negative and he's just flipping it positive.
you got to. I mean, if you're gonna do it with your woman, you gotta do it right the first time.
Yeah. If y'all don't know much about epidurals, I'll try to explain it the best I know how. They clean the area of your spine, like close to your spine, and they stick this numbing needle in there, and they stick this needle in there, but it has a tube.
She went crazy.
Yeah, and they pull the needle out, so the tube is still in there, and they put a catheter in your tube. And Yeah. It'd be wild. It's a lot.
Sorry, I had to put some light in there. The sun was going down. I caught it. But yeah, it was interesting.
They had to give me other drugs in my IV to calm me down. I had an anxiety attack. I don't do needles.
Prior to though, she was doing really good. She stayed focused on her breathing. She stayed focused in general. She fought off the pain.
I tried the best I could until my nurse told me the reason why my back hurts is because my child is sunny side up. Meaning she's head down but up.
Her head is facing up.
Instead of facing down. And all that extra pressure and weight is it's not helping. Now I'm falling asleep like a motherfucker. I'm sorry.
So with that being said, hopefully the next time y'all check in with us, we ain't having her, you know, get to see how beautiful she is. I feel like she's gonna be a little caramel out there, just like her mom.
I think she's going to have your eyes. You have beautiful, lighter eyes, lighter brown eyes than I. And they're beautiful.
I think your eyes are beautiful.
Oh my God. And my family loves me so much.
Yeah.
They call me so much.
Yeah, and this is the reason why she had to take the epidural. If I gotta be honest, that's the reason she had to take the epidural. Cause she was doing good until she started answering phone calls. So yeah, anybody in the future, don't answer phone calls. You in labor, focus on labor.
Thanks.
So next time we see y'all, hopefully y'all seeing our baby girl.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Love you.
Love you.
I have to stay on for these 2 hours so I can make sure your heart rate and your breathing rate and all that is still good. Okay? Hi, sweetie. Look at your sweet girl. What do you think? You made this. I can get her flat up against you. Okay. So wrap you here a little bit.
Can you put her in here with me?
Yeah, I will.
Well,
I'm gonna get her blankets out of the way first. Yeah.
Did you cut the umbilical cord?
I think does she still have 2 clamps on? Yeah.
Yeah,
She still has 2 clamps on, so when you want to cut that off, we can. Tuck her all the way in here. Yeah.
Nah,
maybe.
they're my babies.
You lift me up a little more.
Yeah.
My stomach is unmovable.
It's okay. So, I have more room on this side. Come here, sweet girl. Get your legs in here. Yeah. There's your sweet mama.
Hi, baby.
Good.
Y'all gonna make me cry?
It was a long wait for you, Miss Serenity. When you look at her head, she has a cone and it's not in the center because she was not in there.
Right.
She was not in, yeah, it'll calm down in the next couple days. That's all. But that's why she was not coming down. So.
What you think, babe? Was it worth it?
You better not ever fucking leave me. Because I just did something that I really could have lost my life to.
That's true. I don't ever plan on leaving you though.
But you didn't. Because we took care of you like I told you we would. Alright, your fake nails. I'm gonna go get Luther.
to get rid of them nails.
How much did she weigh?
7 pounds flat.
Wow.
7 pounds even. There was some.
Neither one of us is right on that bet.
Okay, well
You
that's
said 8 pounds. I said 5.
Yeah.
I was closer.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, she's not crying.
She came out cool. She said a couple whams, and she went on about her. So she her daddy's daughter.
Are you hungry? Can I see your little hand to see if you're hungry? Let's see that little hand. Let's see the itty bitty little hand. You are hungry. You got a bald fist. Alright.
You about to do your thing.
Right there. So she's going to keep a clamp on. Yep.
Just go.
Yep. Good job.
I thought she felt it. She just yawning.
Yeah. Then we just throw this away.
Daddy cut umbilical cord. Her still seeping. That's so precious.
She's like, I don't feel nothing.
That's beautiful.
Scissors down.
That's so cute, babe.
Alright, so we wanted to talk to you guys about the delivery process. Didn't exactly go as we planned.
I ended up getting cut open for this. All of this for this right here. Our new addition. I ended up having a C-section, unfortunately. Little cervix issue. But, you know.
We couldn't get past 8 centimeters, and yeah, it was tough for us.
It was really difficult and heartbreaking. But I mean, it's definitely a different chapter in my book because I went from vaginal to C-section. Didn't help that she's a little bit bigger than my last baby. Thanks to his genetics and genes.
What?
You know, you're a little big, so.
No, I'm smalls. I'm smalls.
In what universe? I mean, I think it's great because she's healthy and she's a decent size. Who would have thought?
She came out 7 pounds
7
flat.
pounds exact. And look at how light bright she is. Her so cute.
So yeah, her name is
Renee Love Anderson.
And she's the newest addition to the 522 gang family, whatever we end up doing with the whole family, whatever we call it.
The 522 family.
There we go.
Look at her. She's so precious. Look at how perfect she is, guys. Look what we made. This is what we made. She looked just like her daddy. Just a light-skinned version. One of these days I'm going to have a kid that's all for me that looks just like me. But for now, just like you. That's wild. So
you want to talk to them about what you went through?
Yeah, so I want to tell you guys what I went through. You want to hold her? I'm trying to share. It's so hard to share. She's so perfect. I just want to hold her forever and ever. But the process was very difficult. I was in labor for well over 30 hours. And let me tell you something. Those contractions are not fun to have, especially when you're going natural. It felt like I was having hemorrhoids on top of contractions. And I felt like nobody understood what it was that I was going through. And comes to find out that she was breached, but she wasn't properly sitting how she should have been sitting to be able to come out with no
swoosh.
Yeah, problems. Like she was breached, but with instead of her head being tucked, she was like her head was up while being upside down head first in me.
They call it sunny side.
Sunny side up or something like that. And so they told me, you know, maybe an epidural would help with the pain. And that's one thing I didn't want to do, because I don't do needles well. I hate needles. And, you know, I showed my ass, of course. I got into it with the lady that injected me with the epidural on my spine and everything. And then I sat there patiently waiting to contract and be dilated more. And same thing that happened with my first baby. I go up a certain centimeter, I go down a certain centimeter. It's like I just needed 2 more centimeters and I would have been good to go, but she stopped at 8 centimeters and that was just that. And so with her heart rate going up, because she was stressed, my heart rate was going up, but my blood pressure was going down while her heart rate was going up. And they told me I was putting both me and baby at risk if I kept trying to push. So I had no choice but to get a C-section. Scariest shit ever. Let me tell you, scariest shit ever.
I was nervous personally going in, and I was trying my hardest not to show my nervousness, but I was nervous. And when I actually got in there, I just watched everything, just blood going everywhere. And they pulled the baby out. I seen her whole entire stomach come out, and then they pushed her whole entire stomach back in. It was gory, but yeah.
Okay, he didn't really want to go into depth and detail with me, but now that I know all that,
I wanted to get your expression on camera so I could. But yeah, they pulled your stomach back, and then they stretched between your stomach and your vaginal area, and it's like your stomach, the bottom lining of your stomach was up here, and they cut, and then they started pulling her out, and then after they pulled her out, your placenta came out, and after that, it looked like they had to stuff your actual stomach in there. Like, it was like if you breathe hard, like, you know, that big old, all this stuff right here, they stuffed it back in there. And it's like, ooh, tie. It was gory.
Yeah. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and when I tell you I tried to argue the 2 nurses and the doctor to the ground, I tried to argue them to the ground. And then my cousin was like, just let it happen, Celeste. If anything goes wrong, I got the blood that you need. Because who would have thought blood was a big deal? But I got, A positive blood, and it's kind of not common to have.
I wouldn't keep saying that on camera because Andrew told you that, and you don't really know if Andrew telling you the truth or not. You know your Uncle do be talking out his ass sometimes.
Yeah, but not like Chris talking out his ass sometimes.
Chris is a whole nother level of talking out your ass.
Well, bottom line is I heard...
just say stuff till you agree.
I heard that O type of blood, like negative, positive, or O flat, was universal blood.
That's facts.
And my cousin had to reassure me if anything were to go bad or go wrong, I bled out, I could have some of her blood. And that's love, okay? That's love.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to.
We're just gonna point at it.
Yep. Look. But yeah, shout out to her because she didn't have to come. She found my location. All I said was, "Boom, I'm right here," and she bet. Found the room and everything. Found where I was and was there, and that's why she's a godmom. She's amazing. But it was a scary experience. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. And I used to always say, that could never be me. I need to stop saying stuff like that because it always ends up being me. Like,
jinxing yourself.
I swear. Every time I see something like that, I always be like, well, that can never be me. And then it turn around and be me. First time I had a kid, I was like, well, that can never be me. It's just God trying to humble you. I swear to God. I can't make this up. First kid I had, I was like, ooh, that can never be me. Boom, ended up having a kid. You know?
Yeah, but the cool thing about it is that they numbed her out, and like
they numbed me good and turned around and numbed me.
All I could see was her neck and her head moving, and her hands, like nothing else could move.
You just don't understand. Like I was in a sacrificial room.
They had her like this.
I swear to God, I was in a sacrificial room, like
strapped up.
Oh, literally, they had me strapped on both sides by my wrist.
Y'all know that saying, "Pin her to the cross."
I was literally like pinned to the cross. Like I was on a stretcher, but my arms were stretched out and strapped down, and they were pinching and poking me in my stomach. And I didn't feel nothing, but the lady that I got into it with that put the epidural in my spine, I made her double drug me, and thank God she did.
She was beyond worried. And then guess what? I came in there with a secret weapon. Earth, wind, and fire, baby.
Oh, yeah. He had that good Earth, Wind, and Fire on his phone for me sitting by my ear. And I'm, oh, yeah, so you remember. And
all
then,
you see is neck and head moving.
And he over here trying to hold my head but sing along with me. And then I blacked out.
Yeah. She literally went from... I said, oh shit. I said, is this normal, Doc? Yeah. We put her under. I said, cool. Can I go see the baby?
Yeah, I think that they were tired of me. And then I woke up and they were like, your baby is out. I was like, all right, cool, thanks. Can I eat now? And I fell back asleep.
She was talking about eating. Little did she know her whole stomach was out of her body.
Talking about take it easy. Man, first chance I got. What? I had a pizza. I had some chicken and noodle. I had some mandarin oranges and some peaches. And then I turned around and ate some of your food. Yeah.
Just extra. And now she want half of my brownie, which I don't blame her because it is good. I got the, what they call them, M&M's in there.
M&M brownie.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like peanut butter too.
I wish if it had peanut butter in there.
Well, it's cookie. It's like cookie, but it's in the shape of a brownie, and the bottom layer has chocolate.
Peanut butter in there. It'd have been gone this morning when I went and got it.
But the thing is, when I got in my postpartum room, they had a whole box full of goodies, and this man thinks I'm supposed to share with him.
I helped.
Thanks. You gave me your sperm, and I created the rest. And he think he did something. I was the one that was miserable
we about
for
to get
30
married,
hours. Yes.
So we are one. Ain't no 50-50s.
The thing is, I went through
this is full circle 100% right here.
The thing is, I went through all of it myself. 30 hours of misery. All you did was sit there and be like, breathe, baby.
Okay, and if I wasn't there saying breathe, baby, you'd be like, ow, ooh, ooh, ee, and not breathing. And you'd have been hurting yourself even more. So, like I said, we together for life. So this is not a 50-50 thing. This is a 100% all around thing. We did this together.
But in the next life, come back as a woman and then see where I'm coming from. You feel me? It's not pleasant. We get cramps, we get periods, we get babies, we get laboring pains.
I always tell you, I can never understand your pain. So
it's so difficult trying to explain because I'm a visual. Yeah, I'd rather visually show you. But this man really saw my insides last night, and I really wanted to see what he saw. Like, why would they put a blanket up? They literally, okay, like while I was laying on my back, they put a blanket up so all I could see was Ray next to me. And he was just, holding my hand and holding my head at the same time, like holding my head down on the stretcher thing, but like looking beyond the blanket. Like he didn't flinch, he didn't cringe, he didn't blink. He was just.
I like blood.
That was his face. And then he tells me after the fact that there was a lot of blood on the blanket.
Oh yeah,
On the
blood.
blankets.
Like I seen some stuff this morning that a lot of people, if they would have seen, they would have passed out.
Probably.
Because it was one point while I was looking, everything was cool. It was just blood going down, and then I seen one of the ladies get squirted with blood. It's like
My blood?
yeah, it came from your stomach and hit her on the chest. It's like, you know, like on horror movies when they swing a knife and the blood go against the wall. That's how it hit her little gown thing. It was 3D. Very high definition.
That was intense. Maybe I should go back and watch some C-section videos again. I'm just curious.
I think you should try to keep your food down and held up first. Because I don't know if you can handle that. You don't even like needles.
I don't know.
You don't even like seeing blood.
I had to prepare
or
myself though, just in case the situation did happen. And why did I tell myself that couldn't be me? And it really ended up being me.
We just talked about that.
Like, but you know there is layers to it.
Oh yeah, I watched them cut, pop.
Yeah, there's this one like YouTube mother and son, and she homeschools her son. I'm assuming he's like 6 or 7, and she makes Play-Doh pregnant women's stomachs, and she teaches them how to cut through each layer and where to find the baby.
That sounds like some serial killer-ish.
Yeah. They are Caucasian.
I'm gonna teach you how to cut open the belly. For what purpose right now in my life?
But it comes in handy, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, if it's a kid, by the time they get up to the doctor and doctors being doctors and stuff like that, they're gonna have a whole bunch of different tools.
It was very intriguing though. Like, I was interested, and then I watched the real thing, and I was like, oh God, ew, couldn't be me. And then it was me. Literally weeks later, like 3 weeks at the max. That was not cool. I was so hurt. I was hurt because I felt like I wasn't a woman. I feel like, this is just my personal opinion, because I could argue all day with anybody behind this, and I can still tell them they can go to hell, and I'm right.
Because I'm about to argue with you. I already know what you're about to say.
You can go to hell. I feel like I'm not a woman because I didn't get to vaginally push my child out. I feel like...
First of all, that doesn't make you any less of a woman. And if you would have held her in, it could have harmed you and the baby. You do understand that, right?
I do understand that.
So it's not about you being less of a woman.
But if they wouldn't have given me that epidural, I could have walked it off and possibly like shifted her the way she needed to be shifted.
I feel like
so I could have vaginally pushed her out.
I feel like you didn't need that epidural. I feel like we did great. We made it all the way to 6 centimeters. You just didn't need the extra stress that you had gotten. And you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was uncalled for. And then I feel like I didn't get to experience what I experienced with my first child. I think that's what's making it difficult for this child to breastfeed now. But like with my first baby, I pushed her out, and we exchanged and we shared something like a bond. Like when they gave her skin to skin, she knew where my breasts were, and she knew to go get milk. This one is a little bit more difficult.
They all gonna be different, baby.
I know. I just feel like that's part of the reason why. And like mother and child, you don't think so?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like mother.
I used to watch documentaries with my mom all the time, and they'd take the baby out of them right on the titty. It just depends on the baby.
Mother and child get to experience literal life or death moment when a mother is pushing a child out vaginally, and like the child comes into the world. And I wanted to experience that with Serenity. the way I got to experience that with Jindate. And it kind of bothers me, it kind of hurts me, because I feel like I'm too young to be having a C-section. I'm only 24. I feel like I know, I just never thought I was going to be opening a new door. Like, okay, first of all, I'm already out here having kids. Now you're telling me having C-sections, you know?
And to comment on what you said earlier, it doesn't matter if you're pushing or if it's a C-section. Whenever you give birth, it's always 1 foot in the birthing center and 1 foot in the grave. You never know how you're going to come out.
That is true. Giving birth is as close to death that a woman can go to. Believe it or not. It's scary, but it's a beautiful experience.
Cause I said she next.
Her face, you got her messed up.
She said, and then what?
We had this conversation last night when you didn't come back to the room while we were waiting for you. She said she having puppy babies.
Yeah, she told me, she said the birthing section of her child is going to be signing documents for adoption. I said, oh shit.
Yeah, me and my cuz, she said, look, I'll have the puppy babies and we can switch off for the babies, for the puppy babies. And I'll watch the babies and you can watch the puppy babies. It's like, that works for me. Babies gonna be babies at the end of the day, period. Look at how she's smiling.
But
I tell y'all, she's just perfect.
She is.
She's perfect.
My little light bright.
I was really shocked. I was really, really shocked. But I think I was so frustrated and angry about the C-section last night, I didn't want to hold her right away. I feel like it kind of...
I just don't think you was in your right state of mind because you did just get pulled off of drugs, so...
It was a lot going on. I didn't know how I felt. I was so mixed about everything. When I came back to my senses, like when I woke up, I was mad at everybody in the room. And then, like, I felt like I felt everything. When they were stuffing everything back in me, I felt pressure. And I'm like, I didn't know what to feel. I kept telling them, you're hurting me, you're hurting me. And I remember I kept yelling out, where's my fiance? Where's my child? Where's my fiance? And then, yeah.
She was the first baby born here today, September 10th, which is dope. Exactly 1:29 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah. So she was the first September 10th baby here at this hospital. Can't speak on every other hospital, but
this is wild. Like,
and she's like super calm. She's laid back. Like, she only cried for a second. The thing that I loved the most was when we was in the operating room. Like, she started crying, and I said her name, and it's like she remembered my voice, and she peeked up in one eye, and then the next eye came open. I was like, oh, she remembered me. But I did talk to her literally every single night, so.
I'd be sleeping or trying to go to sleep, and she'd just be in my belly having a party. And he'd just put his face up to my belly and be like, Serenity. And she'd just stop. And I'm like...
Yep, she was fussing earlier today, and I just said her name, and she just stopped. I said, oh, I'm gonna like this.
She's a listening baby.
Yeah, she know Daddy don't play. Daddy don't play.
I just love holding this baby. She's just perfect. She's so perfect. But, yeah, that was our fun experience. Like, this was both of our first time. I was his first baby mama and fiance.
What?
That he, you know, we have separate paths. I have a separate baby daddy, he has a separate baby mama, but together we're fiance. We're in my eyes husband and wife. Like, I'm his first wife that has ever put him through a C-section.
My only wife.
Yeah.
That bad.
And that was my first time going through a C-section. That was his first time witnessing a C-section. It was...
I was nervous till we got in there. I was really more so happy about both of them coming out of it successfully because, like, my biggest fear is losing either one of them. I didn't want to lose nobody. I just wanted my babies to come out, come home.
I had a fuck it point last night. The drugs really took over me to the point where I was just like, it is what it is. Let's get this shit going. But then she strapped me to the table, and it was the same woman that gave me the epidural. And that's what scared me, because I was like, hey, bruh, look, I know I said I didn't like you, but you ain't have to strap me to the table. Like, I really thought that she had some secret beef with me, and my feelings kind of got hurt a little bit.
And what's funny and ironic is I went outside to smoke, and after I came from outside, like the whole time I was walking to the door, I'm like, I don't want to do it, but I'm about to go up here and tell her, let's just do it, let's get it out the way. And she literally called me as I walked through the emergency room doors, and she said, it's time. I said, okay, cool. I ain't gotta have that pressure on me now.
Yeah. But as they were like suiting me up and everything, I was just looking at Keith sitting on the couch, and he looked so sad. Like, I don't know if I disappointed you or what.
No, it's just what was going through my mind at the time is I don't want to lose my babies, neither one of them.
So it's okay for you to feel like that, but then when I felt like that, you're speaking into existence. Like, I was so scared that I was gonna bleed out on that table.
But it's a difference between me hoping that nothing happens to y'all and you saying I'm gonna die in there. It's a difference. Am I right? Am I right? It's a difference, right? Me being worried and her saying I'm gonna die. It's a difference.
I've seen too many videos and movies where, like Kevin Hart, that one movie.
It's a movie. Wait, oh no, it's based on a true story.
Yeah. Like the wife.
But she pushed her out vaginally.
Some type of clotting happened. Next thing you know, she collapsed when she got out the bed.
Yeah, you ain't had no.
And died.
You had a C-section, so it worked out.
I mean, so many things can go wrong. I just don't. It was just a scary first time, and hopefully my only time, because I just heard too many like superstitions about C-sections. Like, if you have one, you have to continue to have them. No. My doctor told me that. She informed me of that, and I'm happy.
I heard
So,
it too.
yeah.
I heard it with my own 2 ears.
I really hope and pray that next baby can act right and I can push him out. And yes, I'm saying him because I'm
next
wishing
time, I
and
hope you
breathing.
listen and focus on me because I had you going, baby. I had you good.
You did. That phone call is what threw me off.
Man,
And then I had a really weak nurse that just kept.
You should get the epidural because I got it at 1 centimeter every time.
I'm just like, I was so confused. Like, when she first came in and took over from the last nurse, she was like, I'm just going to bring it up one time and one time only.
that was not the case. It was like
She brought it up like so many
between 13
times.
and 30 times.
Every time she came in, I really think you should get the epidural. The epidural. The epidural. The epidural. And every single time.
But the thing is, she wasn't even in like major pain. It was just we was breathing.
We had it under control. But, you know, when you're trying to deal with one baby coming into a world and then your other one's sick and people not listening to you and you're the parent, you snap. And then I had my heart rate going up.
She lost focus.
Oh, entirely. I blacked
She
out.
didn't hear me anymore.
Because it's like I was trying to listen to you, but then that conversation was going on, and then here come this weak woman, the epidural. I just shut down and said, fuck all this shit. I said that I couldn't help it. Like, it was the blackout in me. You can only tolerate so much while you are literally having contractions. And that was my breaking point, and I didn't care after that. I'm just happy that our baby is healthy and safe, but I do not recommend C-sections. If you have the option of going vaginally or doing a C-section, go vaginal. Like, I literally felt my spirit and body and soul leave from me when they lifted the child out of my stomach. Like, they were just like, oh, and we're about to pull the baby out. As soon as they did, I felt like...
She said, it's tugging. And when they started putting everything, she said, it's pushing. I said, oh, man.
It was so weird. The things that I felt. I would never do that again. I would definitely prefer vaginal.
I just told her.
Oh. Yeah.
Let me help you out.
Knock on wood.
Help you out real quick.
I'm so obsessed with this child. I just want to, knock on wood. I'm so obsessed with this kid. Oh, and I learned something else. Your child has more mucus and liquid in their body still if you do it vaginally compared to, do a C-section, C-section compared to vaginal, because when you vaginally push a child out, it's pushing out all the liquids and mucus and unnecessary stuff that's in their body compared to when you pull your child out through a C-section. So it's a lot of suctioning that's been going on with this baby because she has a lot of spit up and a lot of unnecessary fluids that she sometimes hacks up and chokes on, and I think that's what has me keeping a closer eye on her and not sleeping. Like, I'm going off of 45 minutes of sleep today. Literally.
So with that being said, we're gonna put her in her bed so y'all can see her. So y'all can see her, and we're gonna get her in bed too, so she can relax her body for once. Cause she's been neglecting it by running around in circles in this small room. Like, she got 1,000,001 things to really do.
Cause I gotta fill out paperwork and sign paperwork, and then, I gotta change my little diaper, and
you can do all that from the bed. Word to my mother.
I just don't like putting this baby down. Like, she's so perfect. Look at her.
They're not gonna be able to see her from back there. So yeah, we about to put her in her bed and give you guys a close up on how beautiful she is.
Alright, gang, that is it. We up out of here.
Yes, we finally got discharged. Got baby girl in the back.
Gang.
This is real life happening. I am now a mother of 2 that came out of me, and a total of 5 between the two of us. The 2 of us.
So
And
yeah, it's real exciting.
yes,
We ready to get her home. Hopping on the highway right now.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how Jenna reacts to see her little sister.
She gonna love it.
Yeah, so thank
That
y'all.
being said,
Thank y'all for tuning in and staying tuned and watching our very sentimental experience. And y'all make sure to continue to like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below. And don't forget to what, babe?
share.
Yes, sir. We up out of here.
Say that you love me and mean what you say. Promise you love me and tell me you'll stay. Such a good man, so I know we gon' win. That do us part, I'm here till the end. Reiki, I'm feeling your energy, babe. You move me to be such a better woman. Uplifted, building, investing this year. Making sure futures and baby.